Hey guys, so we're back with a garden update. We put out some beets and I did some chaos watermelon, a little chaos watermelon situation that is really standing up to its name. Chaos gardening is just throwing a whole bunch of seeds out, putting a little soil over it, watering it here and there, and then boom, you got a whole chaos bed. So I wanted to update y'all on the beets, the watermelon, the beans, the collards, cabbages, and whatnot. I'm so excited. So here is the bed where we threw the beets and the watermelon seeds. So I lost one beet plant over here. She's gone, but here's one of the beets. I love that purple and red stem, the purple in the leaves and the red stem is just so incredible. I have never successfully grown beets before, but I think this might be the year, and I want to eat them just because how pretty they are. And so here's another one. Here's another one. And I guess I must have lost. Oh, okay, I got 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's our crazy watermelon situation. They already have their 3rd set of leaves. I'm gonna come out here and thin them out because they need airflow, they need sun. They don't need to be crowded and all up on each other like that. But you know what? I might leave them because watermelon plants run, like they vine almost. So they're gonna grow outward and I can just kind of make them go whichever way I want them to. Here is a collard with 5 leaves. Y'all already know what time this is right here. So I came and pruned the leaves off of this cabbage, and it's time to take this one off. It's edible. Here's our basil. Somebody came to help me garden. Hey girl, how are you? Come on, come on, come on, Maui. Come on, Maui. Come on, Maui. Come on, Maui. I'll leave you alone and let you do your business. Okay, Maui is not about to wear me out today. So here are our sunflower plants who already have heads forming. Let's look down here. That's how it kind of looks in the beginning. And then once they really get to going, oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. And then there's the second one next to. She wasn't as big as this one, but she's trying to keep up. And here we have more tomatoes. So many tomatoes. I don't even have the variety of exactly what tomatoes are in these 2 pots, so it's gonna be a surprise. 2 cucumbers, which I'm gonna really plant like 30 more cucumber plants because I want to make pickles, jars of pickles. Okay, so I need to clean this bed up. I know. But there's our okra girl. She has her 3rd set of leaves. And then this one here had died off. Kind of all her leaves had fell. But I just left her alone. I said, you know what? Okra is really resilient. And you don't have to do a whole lot to them. They love the sun. No matter how hot it gets, they really just still do what they're supposed to do. So I wasn't really worried. So good for her. And a kale. She's doing good. Look like she kind of taking a hit from something, so I have to take care of that. And then I think this is this is a collard. So she's doing good. Couple of leaves. Another collard. And yeah. All right, and here is our tomato bed with that one okra down there. She's doing good. She has her 3rd set of leaves. Okay, so I pruned the tomatoes the other day with the lower leaves, and they are looking so good. She's even getting bigger. I was worried about her because she's not as big as the other plants. I came out here and weeded this bed this morning, so it doesn't look as bad as the other bed I just came from over there with the okra and collards and cabbage. Look at what she's doing. She's so crazy. Okay, tomato. I lost the tomato plant that was in here. I think it was a watering issue. It'll be okay. I got so many. Another tomato. I cleaned out this bed as well, mostly. those are sunflowers that are taller in that back part. They're getting big. And then we have our beans, our bush beans. Look at that, y'all. Oh my God. I cannot wait. Now, there were 4 bean plants, but I accidentally pulled one up when I was weeding this morning. So it's okay. I'm going to plant more beans too with the cucumbers. So excited. So all of the seedlings, well, transplants that I put into the ground are doing really good, except for the ones I butchered or didn't take very good care of. Ooh. Okay. All I heard was buzzing. And then I'm running in the direction that it's flying in. So, Jesus. Okay, I done already got bit. All right. So, anyway, like I was saying, the transplants are doing very well besides the ones that I just... everything's not going to be successful. Some stuff is going to die. Some stuff is going to get ate up by insects. You know, it's not going to be perfect. Every seedling, every seed you sow is not going to produce or, you know, be successful. So that's why I do overplant, just so I could be on the safe side. Like I accidentally snatched up that bean plant, and like, I'm sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. So yeah, I'm just gonna plant some more, so it'll be okay. Yeah. So I just wanted to give y'all an update. That's what I got going on. Look at those babies in the back.